The Mistress down the street. Hi there, wanted to tell my story about my cheating husband. Names and address are not the real ones. Here we go. Everything seemed picture perfect in our suburban neighborhood. My husband Jake and I had been married for 10 years, raising our 3 kids in a cozy house surrounded by friendly neighbors. But little did I know, just a few doors down, a secret was brewing that would shatter my world. It started with a misplaced receipt. One evening, as I was cleaning out Jake's car, I found a receipt for an expensive dinner at a fancy restaurant. The strange thing? That particular night, he had told me he was working late. I brushed it off at first, maybe it was a business dinner. But something about it gnawed at me. A few weeks later, my friend and neighbor Lisa mentioned something odd. She had seen Jake's car parked in front of a house just a few doors down from ours. At first, I laughed it off, maybe he was helping someone out. But Lisa gave me a look that sent chills down my spine. Then came the message. An unknown number texted me. Check 215 Maple Drive. He's not who you think he is. My heart pounded as I stared at my phone. Who would send this? And more importantly, was it true? I decided to drive by 215 Maple Drive that evening. The lights were on, and through the sheer curtains I saw a shadow that looked a lot like Jake's. My hands clenched the steering wheel as I tried to process what I was seeing. When Jake came home that night, I asked him about his day, my heart racing as I searched his face for a lie. The next day, I made up my mind I had to know the truth. I knocked on the door of 215 Maple Drive, and a woman in her early 30s answered. She looked surprised but not guilty. "Can I help you?" she asked. My voice was barely above a whisper when I said, "Do you know Jake?" Her eyes widened, and in that moment I knew. She hesitated before nodding. "I didn't know he was married at first," she admitted, her voice shaking. "But by the time I found out, it was too late." My world tilted as she revealed that their affair had been going on for nearly 2 years. While I had been tucking our kids into bed, he had been sneaking away to her house just down the street. I confronted Jake that night, and he didn't even try to deny it. "It just happened," he muttered, as if that could erase the betrayal. Rage, heartbreak, and disbelief swirled inside me as I realized that the life I thought we had was nothing but a carefully constructed lie. The neighborhood buzzed with whispers. Lisa stood by me, offering support as I pieced together my next steps. Divorce, custody, the inevitable gossip, none of it scared me as much as the betrayal itself. As I packed up my things, I realized something. I had been living in an illusion, but now I had the power to create a new life for myself and my children, one without lies, deceit, and a husband who thought he could have it all. Update. Am currently renting a friend's house, awaiting for the divorce to finalize. My soon-to-be ex-husband picks the kids up on the weekends. We still have not got a court order to discuss visitations days and such. As for me, I'm still hurt on the betrayal. Never had I thought my other half, well, supposed to be my other half, would hurt me on such a way. In regards to his mistress, last thing I heard, she also left him since she found messages of him begging me to come back. That he did not want to lose his family for a mistake he made. No, I'm not going back, I'm staying firm on my decision. I know with God's help, my kids and I will be much better. Thank you for hearing my story.